Morning all, and welcome to the market view for Monday the 10th of March 2014. And starting off with the daily chart, we can see that the market still has a problem in that it's trading sideways first of all, and secondly inside of those ranges that we've looked at in previous market overviews. I'm just going to pop this one back for you. So these areas of resistance, for those that are new to the market view, let me just just recap for a second. What I do is start off with the daily chart, and the reason for that is like any adventure or anything that you would journey that you would take, is you have a look at the bigger picture before you look at the detail. And this is the same in trading. If we look at the bigger picture first, we can see what we're up against, and this allows us to see where there is resistance in the markets. And one way of doing this is just using the Fibonacci retracement. You don't need to know too much about it because I will draw the lines on there for you. All you have to do is make a note of where the resistance is likely to be. And the resistance that we have at the moment is at 167.64. This market is struggling to close above this, and it's also trading down to 167.19 there as well, and also down at the bottom here. So the market at the moment is struggling to move higher. I'm just going to remove a few of these and just make it a bit easier for you. Let me just remove all of them actually. So let me just mark up a few new lines here. We've got the original one here where we're struggling with 167.64. Now that is an important resistance area. Also the 76 there, 167.30. And then of course you've got the psychological levels in between as well. Then we've got this low here to this high. If the market comes back, watch out for the market finding support at 166.74. There's likely to be support at that area as well, and just below the psychological level of 167 as well. So those are the lines that the market seems to be trading in at the moment. We're stuck in this sideways trading range, and the market needs something to kick it out of this trading range at the moment. So let's move on and have a look at the 30-minute. Now, oddly enough, on Friday I didn't actually have this signal filled, and when I reloaded the chart I discovered that it was filled, and that obviously the market turned around and moved higher. I had the buy signal, but I didn't get the sell signal. I don't know whether this happened to anybody else. I should rephrase that. I had the sell signal, the potential one, but it wasn't actually filled. And then of course I had an issue with something, reloaded the charts, and it came up as black, which is odd because at the time it remained grey prior to reloading. So if this happens, I can tell you exactly what it is. It's happened since trading since 1991 with live data. Prices are put out, and then eventually if they have a bad tick or a wrong price, it gets corrected later on in the day, and then they resend that into their database, and then when you reload, that actually comes through. So if anybody else experienced this as well as myself, that's the reason for it. So we had the buy signal, and we see the market move higher there up to lunchtime, up to the R1 level. And let's just have a look, see what was available on the trade. I think there was about 36 pips, if I recall there. Let's just have a look at tools, and then just measure from there to there. So it was about 34 pips there on the trade on Friday. Then we had the non-farm payroll figures. They came out, and the market ended up coming straight back to where it started, trading down to this level here. Just put the data box on. The low of this bar was where is it? It's on the top, 167.05. I'm just going to pop back to the daily chart just to have a look. 167.05. So we're just below, just above the 62% range. We can see that there. We can see the low. It's just above the psychological level of 167 and the 62% retracement as well. So that's where the market came back to on Friday following the news. The market's done nothing since. It's come back, retested around here. It's then found a bit of support on Sunday night and then moved up, and is now just struggling and trading. Well, not struggling, it's just trading in a range in the 30-minute chart and managing to just close above the DP level there. Let's have a quick look at the news, see what we've got out. It's a very quiet night, and certainly a quiet morning as well, and likely to continue because we've got nothing until 11:15 when Plosser is going to speak, and Bean speaks as well for the MPC, which is the Monetary Policy Committee for the UK. So not an awful lot out. Also keep in mind that the US moved their clocks forward on Sunday, early hours of Sunday morning, so the news items are going to be out by an hour this week as well. So most news should be out around 12:30 if I've calculated that right, whereas normally it's 1:30. Right, well, that'll do it for this morning. There's not a lot to report. Market fairly quiet, trading in a sideways range. A couple of fib retracement areas where the market could trade to, but we don't know which direction it's likely to break out of because it's stuck in the sideways range. But if it does, we have an indication of where it could trade to, and that's as much as we can do until we get any potential signals generated by the software. That's it for me. As ever, thank you for your support. It's very much appreciated. I will speak to you in the morning. Have a great day. Let's hope the sunshine continues. And as ever, thanks for watching.